ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation. Gaudi Mahalla Panjwa Maj Dukh Bhanjan Tera Naam ji, Dukh Bhanjan Tera Naam. Aath Paharya Radhiya Pooran Satgur Gyan Rahau. Jit ghat vase par brahm soi suhava thau. Jam kankar nid nay avai rasna har gun gao. Seva surt na janaya na jape aradhi. Ot teri jag jeevana mere thakur agam agadi. ਭੈ ਕਿਰਪਾਲ ਗੁਸਈਆਂ ਨੱਠੇ ਸੋਗ ਸੰਤਾਪ ਤਤੀ ਵਾਉ ਨਾ ਲੱਗਈ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਰੱਖੇ ਆਪ ਗੁਰ ਨਾਰਾਇਣ ਦੇਵ ਗੁਰ ਗੁਰ ਸੱਚਾ ਸਿਰਜਣਹਾਰ ਗੁਰ ਤੁਠੇ ਸਭ ਕਿਛ ਪਾਇਆ ਜਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਸਦ ਬਲਿਹਾਰ ਗੁਰ ਨਾਰਾਇਣ ਦਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਗੁਰ ਸੱਚਾ ਸਿਰਜਣਹਾਰ ਗੁਰ ਤੁਠੇ ਸਭ ਕਿਛ ਪਾਇਆ ਜਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਸਦ ਬਲਿਹਾਰ. What we find in this passage is an appreciation of self-knowledge and the role of the guru. So in the main pankti here, the rahau, what we are being asked to do is art pahar aradhya puran satgur gyan. Remain devoted day and night, and the true enlightener will reveal the perfect wisdom to you. And when the wisdom is revealed, then Dukh Bhanjan Tera Naam ji, Dukh Bhanjan Tera Naam. Wisdom, that wisdom is the destroyer of sorrow, my dear. That wisdom is the destroyer of sorrow. Bhanjan means to break, to destroy. Art Pahar Aradhya. Aradhya comes from the word Aradhana, which means to worship, actually a means of reciting mantras to appease a deity in the old traditional sense. But in Sikhi, it is engagement with the Guru mantra, which is Gurbani. That is the Aradhana, and it involves a certain degree of repetition. So that really is the ask. If you wished to destroy the root of your sorrow, which is really your haume, then art pahar aradhya, puran satgur gyan, self-knowledge, Dukh Bhanjan Tera Naam ji. So the mind is being addressed and being told that Guru wisdom is the panacea. And that wisdom is revealed through constant devotion and dedication to the teachings of Gurbani. And now the Guru spells out the existential fear in which we live, which is the fear of death, which is really haume consciousness. And he says, Jit ghat vase par brahm soi suhava thau. Beautiful is the heart where the Supreme Self dwells. Jam kankar ned na avai rasna har gun gao. There, in that sacred space, the agent of death does not approach. Rasna har gun gao. So again, he's touching on the method. Rasna, sing to the excellences of the Har Self. So we have to consider what might it mean to sing. So to sing is to become like eventually, because singing at bottom is about melodic harmony. So essentially, we have to come into harmony with the Par Brahm. And to do that, Rasna Har Gun Gao. Recite Gurbani, reflect on the qualities of the Har Self that Gurbani teaches us, internalize those qualities, Rasna Har Gun Gao. This is a lifestyle. And that will lead you, it will open up that beautiful and sacred space within, which is the heart. And that sacred space, which is the depth of one's being, the fear of death vanishes. In other words, it's a transcendent experience. Time and space really cease to exist in that moment, in that experience. Because you see, the fear of death is primordial and it is existential in us. It's by design. It's that process of individuation by which Hukam becomes millions of ego experiences. Us, that is collective us. And the Rasna, literally the tongue, but has also been used to denote the mind, which indicates to us that meditative recitation of Gurbani is indeed the initial step, but it doesn't stop there. So Rasana eventually changes the mind. So it's a holistic process that is being talked about. It is not just this or that. Seva surt na janya na jape arad, ot teri jag jeevana, mere Thakur agam agad. And here the Guru talks about the role of grace. Seva surt na janya. The self is not known through the intellect. Na jape arad, or propitiating of a deity. Now we just talked about aradhana, and here when he's talking about arad here, he's referring to the traditional modes of aradhana, which are all external ritual, the recitation of mantras for their own sake, without understanding. Ot teri jag jeevana, mere Thakur agam agad. So the self is not known through the intellect or propitiating, but it is known in the boundless and unfathomable grace of my Master, who is the support of the universe, Mere Thakur, Jagjivana. So the self cannot be intellectualized, nor can it be known through the worship of external deities. It is realized by grace. Bhay Kripal Gusaiya Nathe Sog Santap. Within the compassionate self lies freedom from sorrow and torment. What that is essentially saying is that space is within us. It is at the inner core of our being. It is our natural state. We have to access it. There, tatti vao na lag gayi, Satguru Rakhe Aap. The true enlightener protects from the hot wind of passions or the hot wind of unfavorable circumstance. So therefore, the true enlightener, the nature of the true enlightener, Gur Narayana, Deo Gur, Gur Sacha Sarjanhar. There really is no difference. Narayan means, iron means a shelter of the Nar. Nar refers to humans. So the Gur is the shelter. It is also the Deo, which is the enlightener. And Guru Sacha Sarjanhar, it is also the creator. So the true enlightener is the creator and the refuge of all humanity. And when Gur Tutte Sab Kishupaya Jana Nanak Sat Balihar, when the Gur enlightener in its pleasure and grace reveals self-knowledge, all else is added unto the mind. Because once you have this wisdom, you have this intuitive awareness of the truth. And therefore Nanak, who's writing here as the devotee, remains ever beholden to the enlightener. Jana Nanak Sad Balihar. So understand that the enlightener is the embodiment of the Creator. Indeed, it is the Creator itself. And so when the enlightener graces us with its wisdom, there's nothing left to be known. And to that enlightener, Nanak surrenders himself. On that thought, until the next time, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.